The sky is a roof, and I sleep wherever I may.
Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps, it really does. Hello food lovers, it's good you're here. Yuen Bio, more famously known as Simon Yuen, was born on the 27th of November 1912. To the younger generation, he is best known as Beggar So from the movie Drunken Master. But to the older generation, he was better known for his roles in the Quang Tak Hing, Wong Fei Hong movies. Not much is known of Yen's early childhood or his upbringing, other than he was speaking or portrayed and studied traditional martial arts with several Kung Fu masters. He made his entry into acting very late in life. He was 35 years old when he made his debut in the 1947 movie, Female Robin Hood. In the next 2 years, he starred in 3 more movies before appearing in the first Wong Fei Hong movie to star the great Quang Tak Hing, Story of Wong Fei Hong, in 1949. He would go on to become a regular fixture along with Shekin in the Quang Tak Hing Wong Fei Hong movies. Over a period of 21 years, he would appear in close to 30 Wong Fei Hong movies. His final appearance would be in Wong Fei Hong bravely crushing the Fire Formation in 1970. By that time, he would have already featured in a whooping 304 movies, and his best was yet to come. During this period, he also appeared in a number of Shaw Brothers movies, beginning in 1966 with the Cheng Pei Pei classic movie, Come Drink With Me, and Jimmy Wang Yu's One-Armed Swordsman, to name a few. Between 1955 and 1960, Yen would average between 5 to 13 movies per year, but from 1961 to 1965, those figures took an enormous leap, to put it mildly. In 1961, he appeared in 34 movies. In 1962, 27. In 1963, 39. In 1964, 38. And 1965, 36. That adds up to a grand total of 174 movies in 5 years. Yen would appear in no movies in the year 1971, and between 1972 to 1977, he would appear in just 16 films. We can only speculate as to why this drastic reduction took place. But then came 1978, and Yen's popularity soared to heights even he could never imagine. Yen would appear in 6 movies in 1978. 4 of those movies are certified, bona fide classics, but his performances in 2 of them would solidify his movie legacy. Those 4 movies are 36 Chamber of Shaolin, Heroes of the East, and the 2 movies that would make stars out of both him and Jackie Chan, and spawn a genre known as Kung Fu comedy, Snake in the Eagle's Shadow and The Drunken Master. In those 2 movies, Yen would play the old reluctant master to Chan's naive hero. Their portrayals would forever change the dynamics between master and student, not just in Kung Fu movies, but in movies in general, up to this present time. In the following 2 years, Yen would appear in 16 movies. In all of them, he would appear as Beggar So, or a version of him. Producers, in an attempt to recreate the magic he had captured with Jackie Chan, would pair him with their new rising talents in such movies as Drunken Arts and Crippled Fist with Lee Ai-min, Crystal Fist with Billy Chung, and Dance of the Drunken Mantis featuring Yen's own son, Yen Shun-yi. Even veterans like David Chiang in 6 Directions of Boxing and Leung Kai-yan in Sleeping Fist would get in on the act. Yen was the father to 11 children, 3 daughters and 8 sons. 6 of those sons would follow their father's footsteps and become legends in their own rights. They would go on to become known as the Yen's Clan. Perhaps the best known is Yen Wu-ping, who would go on to gain international fame with his work on the movie The Matrix, amongst many others. On the 12th of January 1979, Simon Yuen Bio, at the height of his fame, died from a heart attack. Even after his death, he would appear posthumously in at least 5 more movies. With a filmography that boasts 348 movies, martial arts director 44 movies amongst other notable credits, and fathering the legendary Yen clan, it is quite safe to say that Yuen Bio's legacy in the annals of martial arts cinema is safe and secure. To Simon Yuen Bio we say, thanks for the memories. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and feel free to leave a comment. Thank you, and may the food be with you.